What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly, Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
Yes, he did. I mean, he was a pirate first and assassin second. Examine that. Anything else you want to look at in here?
The history of the London assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music? There was no opening there before.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
You two, get Henrietta. Try to find if there's another exit.
Yes, there is. There we go. A little stroll down memory lane.
An
That last
entire
video
vault
was.
filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
I was thinking more of you and your brother. I shall provide planning assistance from the train.
Jacob's off marauding. There is a vacancy. Should you desire to broaden your horizons?
Oh, well, Evie, Oh, well, Evie.
Hey, that was rude. There we go. Is somebody following us?
Search me.
Alright, so we can head on now. Well, the closest one, we do have Frederick Aberline. We're just going to do district by district, I think. Going to do that one, then that one. Go up here and do this one. And then probably head down this way. Although I highly doubt we're going to have enough time for all that. Yeah, it's how there's only one more video after this, and then I'll be done. This will be going up like probably 2-3 days before I get back. I'm just giving myself a little buffer zone to be able to rest after getting back down to where I live from where I'll be at. Whoosh. Whoop. And shoot that. I still don't know what in the world that is. I've never had to expand my radar that long in this game.
Oh, Freddy. I hardly recognized you in your police togs.
You certainly scrub up well.
I thank you for your help in collecting these bounties. I am impressed with all you have accomplished, and I wish you luck with your future endeavors.
Well, that was quick. Very uncharacteristic of him. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He did seem a little sad. Ooh. Alrighty. I do kind of wish that I could get to that one before it takes off. I don't know where the hell that one is actually. It's not shown on the map. Just for the simple fact that, oh, I'm only a few of the Helix credits away. Like, I haven't bought any, like the ones I've earned. I've been able to get the Helix glitch maps. I need like less than 100. I'm not gonna go chasing after it. If it's still there and I can still get it afterwards, then I will probably go find it. Just want to finish collecting those.
In the park.
Another chance to sort out a diabolical conundrum.
Alright, what do we got going on here in the park? Young woman with identifying papers stabbed many times in highly violent manner. In a highly violent manner. Wounds indicate a left-handed attacker. Small paper packet containing powder medication stamped Dr. Trevor Alton.
I should go back and ask about this.
We go back. We haven't asked about anything. Contains an appointment diary. 10 a.m. Trevor Park. Noon. Gilbert. His house. The address is indicated in the back of the
I wonder
agenda.
if someone could tell me more about this.
There's one thing to follow here in a second. I seen something glowing over this way. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, right over there. The bloody murder weapon is a standard kitchen knife. Alright. Got Gilbert and Dr. Alton's house. So looking for a left-handed attacker. Seems to be the big thing that we're looking for. Someone that's left-handed and have reason to kill that person. I'm gonna find the clues first. Looks like this one over here is a clue. I'm guessing it's probably upstairs. Yeah, right there. Letter from Prudence. Dearest Gilbert, I have something of the utmost point to tell you. I shall call tomorrow at noon. Please, Gilbert, know that whatever I have to say, I will always tell you if I stay with Prudence. This Prudence. Okay.
I'll see you hanged for this!
Shut up.
How dare you! Out! Out!
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the
Leave
engagement.
my house at once, you brute!
Okay. Dr. Alton's house and Prudence's house. Dr. Alton's office and Prudence's house. Alright, and... oh, there's a lot of suspects in here. And a lot of clues. Well, find clues first, then we'll ask questions. What do we got here? Miss Brown came to see me oppressed by grave anxiety concerning her recent engagement. This was not a medical concern, but nevertheless I have prescribed a mild sedative. She has since embarked on an irregular relationship with someone I shall not name. The situation is intolerable. What, you? You doing it with your patients? Very inappropriate, Doc. Using this treatment, Mr. Shelby has overcome his paralyzing timidity and astonishing success. However, owning Owing to the effects I've seen of the same drug on Mr. Baxter, I feel obliged to terminate Mr. Shelby's lease.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
No one guessing there's another upstairs. Doctor, I do hope that our professional relationship does not include a closer rock roller. Yours must soon this clear night. Baxter now appears to be totally reliant on the treatment. He consumes far more than the prescribed dosage and is constantly demanding more. He has become alarmingly aggressive, going so far as to assault me physically. Furthermore, he has ruthlessly seduced several women over
I
the
should
past
return
weeks.
and find out about this.
Alrighty. So I found all the clues, but
Oh my God, Prudence! How horrible! I was about to propose. But I don't understand. She and I didn't have a meeting arranged today. It is true that we sometimes meet in the park, but there was no arrangement for this morning. That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet. You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss the condition of any of my patients.
cut cheek. So far, I'm suspecting him, but there's nothing saying that he is left-handed, so... We'll wait on that. We'll wait on the accusation of him. We'll search the other places. Oh, here's something. Dear Miss Nye, I would ask you to please suspend Mr. Shelby's prescription. This note, as well as all medical entries in the office, appear to be written by right-handed. Okay. That takes him out of possibly being it. Well, maybe.
I'm sorry to hear about her murder. She was a patient here, but increasingly began to stop by socially. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch. Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man. So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone. In any case, the good doctor could do better, in my opinion. Perhaps now he will.
That makes me suspicious of her.
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients. I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doctor has ended the prescription altogether for no reason.
Considering he was attacked by a patient on the same prescription, I can see why.
An unfortunate incident. One of my patients became overexcited.
I might have to cut here because the thing that I had the timer set on decided to stop. Like, it shut down, so I'm installing a system update. So I actually don't know how long we've been going at this point.
Prudence and I are engaged.
Nope.
Prudence has been so distant lately. I believe she has a misplaced affection for her doctor, the cad. I would make a much more appropriate husband, and the wedding is planned.
There's reason to suspect either one of those two. Let's go check Prudence's house. After I'm checking Prudence's house, I'm probably going to keep going and wait until the system finishes its updating. Maybe it'll finally stop slowing down when I try watching anything. How away is her house? But if it's been like near 20 minutes, then I'll probably come back and do an outro, and then when we get back, finish up this mission. Probably run do all the associate missions, because it seems like those are just going to be a good job, now I have to go type of thing. Alright. Alright. It's a house on something like that. Dearest Trevor, I must tell you that this evening something unsettling occurred after our tete-a-tete in the park. I set off for home, all the while thinking of you, but suddenly a young woman appeared and berate me in the street, never ceasing to shout insults and shameful allegations of love of someone named Baxter. Isn't that the patient you have had such trouble with? Oh my dear, I managed to slip away. But it was so terribly upsetting. But now I see that it is too late to post this, and I will see you tomorrow in any case. Oh. Okay. I mean, I hold Gilbert in the greatest esteem, but I simply cannot imagine marriage and all it entails. I have seen so little of the world, I have begun to see a doctor in an attempt to calm my nerves and concentrate my mind. The kind and gentle, the solicitous manner with which it is as beneficial as any medication over the rapturous night, attended Dr. Trevor Alton. His present death, we had a chance encounter in the park, whereupon he began to speak with me with such intensity and passion, I was quite swept up. Soon his ardent kisses took my breath away. Could it be that I have found love at last? And what then was my gift to Gilbert? Trevor, it seems so silly to call him Dr. Alton now, are as strong as ever, but mixed with concern. He has become moody, even tormented. He complains of his experimental treatment and of his patients. Told him that I plan to break things off with Gilbert. Trevor and I are to meet in the park this morning. Is a proposal in the offing. If he does propose, or please let it be so, I shall go directly to Gilbert and break it off with him. A swift, sharp break is best for everyone. Is it though? Especially back then, people were so, well, easy to go to fighting.
He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they can't have him. You ask him yourself. He lives just that way. I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to this street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come every day if need be, until I catch her again. That trollop better promise to let him alone, or I'll give her what for.
Alright, so we need to go to Baxter's house. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and check real quick, see how long that we need to go still. So yeah, I'll see you maybe in just a brief thing, or may come back and do the outro. So yeah. Yeah, it's close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and search Baxter's house. Then we're gonna do the outro. It'll go a little over 20, but whatever. Well, unless it's like a really quick thing. There's a lot of clues here. I always get what I want. It is my due. Written by a left-handed man. Plans to break her engagement because of you. I won't have it. Shall marry her myself. At least that way she will remain a respectable woman. Written by a right-handed man. What? We got Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing going on? There's nothing to you. You're a monster of my own making. Written by a right-handed man. Yeah, so Baxter's the killer. And... oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. How did I glitch myself into the seat? Oh. You're nothing but a burden to me, a pathetic, sure, a sniveling burden. If only I could be rid of you, written by a left-handed man. That's paper packets, many empty paper packets. They have
I should go back and ask about this.
Back to House 9. Question 9 is the name of the one found at the crime scene. One is missing. One more clue to find. Oh, apparently I missed it right there by the door. I can't extinguish your life, so I shall extinguish hers. Written by left-hand man. There's a spot of blood on the note. That doesn't say something. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Actually, you know what? I know exactly where I need to go, so we'll wrap up things. I honestly don't feel like it's even been a minute searching there, because that happened really fast. That was real fast, so... Alright, go here. Because it said all those notes were written by a right-handed man in Alton's office, so...
That medicine was developed by Dr. Alton specifically for one of our patients, Mr. Shelby. But he's been using it for another patient as well.
See, I wish we could, like, also find out, like, what handed they were. You know? So after we do talk to old Gilbert here, then we will end the video. Then when we come back, we'll get to the bottom of the mission. I pretty much have it solved. It's a matter of finding old dude.
I've never heard of such a man. Prudence has been so...
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this here, so thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where we finish going around to these houses and find out who the murderer is. So yeah, see you then.